everyone. Good day, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the stream. Can everyone hear me? Always a sound check. Trying to get all of the audio streams right. Music not too loud. If anyone way too loud, okay. What about this? Music is a little loud, yeah, I can see. Wait, here we go. Much better. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like this. And if at any point in time it's still too loud, I'll choose a little bit more chill music than this. It's quite hyped. Yes, okay, a little softer. Can make it a little bit softer. Okay, welcome everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome Sean. Welcome Calm Joe's mom. Nice that you can join us for a stream. It's only the third stream that I've ever done, so I don't do this very often. So if it's your first stream ever, well, you're still one of the early catchers, I guess. Welcome. What a day to be alive. Welcome Kenny, welcome Sug Gaming, welcome Mars, welcome you, welcome Michaelis, welcome everyone. Grumpy Capybara. Cool name. Happy Friday to you too, Sug. Thank you. Thank you very much for the donation. I haven't even done anything yet. Good night, Adif. Yeah, it's well, it's the start of the evening here in the Netherlands. For those of you who don't know, I'm Dutch. And whilst talking, I'm trying to set up a game. Because I want to dive right in today, because there's quite a bit I want to do. Let's see if I go to this screen. Oh, it's now black. That's not meant to happen. Here we go. It's gonna turn black once more, I think. No, okay. If everything's going well, then you should see the game now. You should see me in the menu. Is that right? Yeah, the first live stream I did was, well, a long time ago. I did one Q&A live stream, which was when we hit 20,000 subscribers. So that's been quite a while ago. And before the end of the year, so between Christmas and the end of the year, I did a live stream in this Let's Play world actually. And that live stream is going to be, or this live stream is going to be quite similar to that one probably, because if you can see the game now, you can see me moving. If anyone can confirm, that would be nice, because I'm still quite new at streaming, so I'm hoping that it's sending the right screen towards you. Yes, thank you, Irileth. In that case, in the first stream, I'm now, by the way, up on the AFK spot above the creeper farm that we built, which is currently running. Take a look at that in a second. During the first live stream, we built that road over there. You have a great vantage point from here, by the way. Using this with the distant horizons, that's just sick. That's awesome. Especially the mountains. From a guy that comes from a country which is mainly flat, this is awesome. So, last time. Well, if you can consider this a house, then yes, but we actually don't even have a home in this world just yet, if you ask me. That's something for episode 11. Today we're on episode 10.5, because we're in between episodes. Today we are going to extend this road network here to at least the mending tower. And I want to extend it to the paper mill as well. The roof is oxidizing nicely, so the road will be quite steep, probably end up somewhere over here. Feel like this is a nice spot for a carrot or potato field, perhaps. And then along the side of the mountain we can create a pathway all the way to the mending tower, and because there's kind of like a gap in the landscape over here, maybe we can make a small bridge. The shaders that I'm using is complementary reimagined. Yeah, what Irileth just said. Complementary reimagined. It works really well with the Distant Horizons mod. But using the Distant Horizons mod, which is increasing the render distance until pretty much infinity, it feels like. That does mean that we're still on 1.21.0 right now. I'm thinking about upgrading to 1.21.4 at least, because I might want to use some of the pale oak in a build that I want to create. Yeah, so I didn't really plan ahead with this live stream, and I don't actually know what that bridge is going to look like. So if you have any suggestions, Sean, everything is welcome right now. Anyway, as mentioned, let's start moving a bit. We are now on top of the creeper farm, and I've got a mod installed that's called FreeCam, so that we can move outside of our body, have an outer body experience, and we can just take a look inside the creeper farm. Oop, there we go. That's working nicely. As you can see, the snow golems are hitting the creepers. Creepers get drawn towards the center, fall down and die on top of these soul campfires. And then everything is spat out over here and ends up in the barrel right there. So let's hop back into our body. Let's make sure that I have my elytra on, our wings. And let's do the first scary thing of the day and jump off. Here we go. Oh, that's so nice. Fly. Having the elytra. Oh, I'm so glad that we beat the dragon. Here we go. Can hear it working. Oh, let's stick the landing. Okay. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Nice of you to be here. Oh, that's actually doing very well. Very nice. I can make some extra rockets. So I do want to have some kind of game rule with the elytra, because I don't want to fly everywhere all the time. There's a reason why I'm building these roads, because I want to experience my world, and yes, of course, I can experience the world from up in the air. But it's nice to just walk in between all of the things that you create. So in this area, I'll try and walk as much as possible. Maybe for instance, when we go out and we are going to collect some stuff, some blocks that we are going to use in some builds, then of course, yeah, I'll fly away into the distance. But when we're just here chilling, building a little bit, I want to walk as much as possible. Now, I got some gunpowder. Let's go and grab some paper as well. Entering the paper mill. Do we have any paper? Yes, we do. Not a lot though. Make some extra rockets. Put the paper back. And let's see here, because after the last episode, I ended up on the AFK spot up there in the sky, using about 40 rockets, I believe, because I couldn't stick the landing. And now I've got new rockets, but I want to make sure that I've got all my stuff in the right places, because I've got some ender chests. I've got a shulker box. Remember this, because other than trying to land on top of that AFK spot, I didn't do anything else. So even though it's almost a month later, for me it's just as if episode 10 just ended and I'm now going back into the world. So let me get my stuff in order. Let's just add these here. It's a bit choppy here. I hope you're not experiencing the lag I'm experiencing. Okay, so I can keep the extra air chests in here. I'll have one with me. I've got Softy with me. I got Chopper, Scoop, my gear. So pretty much the last thing that we did in episode 10 was the message board. Ooh, jumping with the elytra is a bit tricky. The fun thing about live streams is that I can answer some of your questions and I've got a bit more interaction with you guys. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I can see a question from Crick Archie. That's not a question actually. Well, that's a question for you guys. I'm from the Netherlands, Crick. Peepo, you want to know where do I get the inspiration from for the builds that I create? That's a good question. Sometimes it just Well, for example, the aquarium, the axolotl aquarium, the latest video. I went on a holiday a couple of weeks ago, and I went to Finland, which is where there was a lot of snow. A lot of snow and a lot of trees, and it made me think about a snow globe, you know, the things that you can shake and then the snow falls down. I thought about that, and I thought, hey, I can make like an aquarium out of this, and I can use that to house some axolotls. So that's how I came up with that build. But it kind of, it comes in phases or something. Sometimes I just think about, well, for example, I want a paper farm, and then I think, okay, so what does a real life paper farm, how would that look like? And then I Google for images and I get a water mill, and then I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I can put a paper farm inside of a water mill, and then I come up with this. And I also use, for example, Pinterest and Instagram, and I see other creators, and I see buildings that they create, and I'm like, ooh, that's pretty cool. I take that as a blueprint and then kind of add some things of my own. That's pretty much how every most artists, I would say, if I can call myself an artist, start creating new stuff. I think we all build on top of the shoulders of past greatness. So it's been about 15 minutes and I haven't done anything. First thing I want to do, I was gonna go to the message board and show you that in episode 11 I was gonna build a proper home for ourselves. It's not what I'm going to do today. I want to start with the road towards the mending tower. And how that is going to, what that's going to look like is kind of going to depend on what blocks I still have. I'm pretty sure that I've got some storage over here with a bunch of blocks in it that I can use to create a road. Oh, that's empty. Got some stone, some mossy stone. It's not a lot. Oh, that's the mother lode. There we go. So I wanna use some tuff as well. The thing I'm missing is coarse dirt, I believe. I think I used all of it. So we're going to need to go out and get some. So for me the image is a bit choppy, but I've got a, if I look at your screen, I don't see that. So is it lagging or is it just me? Okay, thanks. And welcome to the Mending Tower, where we've got Marco and Polo. Marco is our mending villager, and Polo has an infinity enchantment and Unbreaking 1 for not that many books, not that many emeralds. So that's nice. Okay, we're gonna start from here, make our way all the way over there. Now, do I want to cross this gap, or am I just going to dig a little bit into this mountain and go down here. I think I'm gonna do that. That's much easier. Maybe at some point I can create a bridge to cross this area if, for example, in the future there is going to be something here as well. But that's not here yet, so let's make our way along the mountainside. Now I don't want to dig away too much. I want to keep the landscape as natural as possible. What I could also do is use a bunch of stone and make this kind of like a cliff. So if I take the stone, well, let's take the cobblestone first. What if? I'm just kind of winging it today, you guys. Hope you don't mind. See, if we go like this, and from a distance, of course I need to kind of dig it into the wall there. Don't worry, it's not gonna stay like this. That could be nice. Just have some fences there, make it whoop, look natural. Thanks, Blue Rim. Glad you're enjoying it. And thanks for hanging out today. I try to keep an eye on the chat, but I'm also trying to get stuff done today. So I'm sorry if I miss your message. It's not intentional. Gonna peek at chat every once in a while. I'm trying to make something nice today. Thanks, Danny. I'm gonna keep it English though, so if you don't mind. For those of you wondering, he's asking if I'm doing alright. And I am. It's the weekend. Anyone seen the new movie yet? The Minecraft movie? I haven't seen it myself, but I have read and seen some very mixed reviews so far. Wondering what you think about it. A ton of cinema issues. Destroy the teethers because of immaturity. Well, that's not what you want. That's pretty sad. Just trying some stuff out here. Need to keep looking from a distance every now and then. You know what I'm missing? I'm missing scaffolding. So, what about this? We are making some kind of cliffside here. And then we'll make this one block higher. We go down here. Yeah, that's part 2. Let's focus on this part for now. Yeah, what Elisa Hunt is saying is correct. Some of the textures that I'm using are from Vanilla Tweaks. Indeed, the grass textures, for example. It's mostly just, it's all just some visual changes. So mostly, for example, the snow blocks as well, that the side of these blocks goes down to almost to the bottom, because normally, of course, it stops at the top, and you will have a lot more brown colors. And I like to have a little bit more color, different colors than brown in my game. So that's why I changed it. What am I doing? This. Let's add some. Small waterfall. Yes, that's cool. That's a cool idea. That it comes out of the mountain, it can flow along this side. It does have a little bit of an extra drop there. It would be nice if that would end up all the way down at the water mill, right? Or the paper mill, sorry. Or that it comes, well, that's where it comes out of the mountain again. I really like that suggestion. We're gonna do that. First though, we're gonna sleep. I can do that in a mending tower. Let's get up here. Ooh. Scared you. Scared me. Thank you for borrowing and lending me your bed. Okay. So go all the way over here. We'll have some slabs. That's not the music that I want. That's... Let's try this one. Yeah. So yeah, I'm using a different playlist today. It's all Minecraft music, but it sometimes chooses music from, I think, Minecraft Legends, because it's all kind of Minecraft music. Yeah, Minecraft Legends, and then you get, yeah, music that doesn't really fit this type of gameplay, I think. Well, in the description there should be a link to the playlist, Eliza, so you can check it out yourself. I think the song was called The Coming War remix. Okay. Back to business. There we go. Still quite a drop. So I'm now working on this section because, like, in my head I'm simultaneously trying to come up with, like, how does the waterfall, how is it gonna look? I need to think about that in my head for a bit, which is why I'm now doing this. There we go. We'll end up over there. Can plant some trees here just to fill up the empty space. It'll look nice. I feel like this is what's this? Ooh, can hear a zombie. There's actually a villager breeder on the channel, Crick. So you can go and check that out today. Jazz music is indeed very relaxing, but I want to try and keep it in theme a little bit. Minecraft has a lot of very pretty music, and the fact that you can use that without like getting copy strike and all that jazz. Jazz. The fact that you can use that basically for free, that's amazing, and I think it just fits the episodes really well. Okay, so got this. All set up. Where's my stone cutter? Didn't I put down a stone cutter here? Apparently not. Then it's all the way back at the campsite. YPC specs. I'm pretty sure that on the Discord server I put that in the frequently asked questions channel. So if you're on the Discord server, you can go and check that out, and otherwise I'm not, well, I don't know by head what it what my PC specs are. They're pretty good. Pretty good. I'm here for you. I'm gonna take you with me. Oop. Whoa. Don't see you here very often. Can always count on you, Irila. Thank you. So this is where the waterfall eventually is gonna end up. Coming out of the mountain. We're not gonna build all the underground stuff towards it. I just for the aesthetic purposes want to make like a hole in here somewhere. I think down here, just over here is just fine. I should bow to you. Okay, so then we get the waterfall is gonna be over here. It's gonna go and drop down there. Gonna need a bunch of stuff to decorate this area because I want to make this like a little mini lake. Going together nicely. That was a great suggestion, you guys. Thanks. Whose suggestion was that initially? Trying to find the original. Sean. Thank you, Sean. Yeah. Thank you, Sean. Okay, I was doing this. Like, I know this doesn't look too good just yet, but this is just the initial path. We're gonna make this look pretty later on. Because I need to get coarse dirt and I need to grab a bunch of stuff. Some leaves, etc., some spruce fences, all kinds of stuff. Right now we're just making sure that we have the initial, what's the English word for that? Well, just the initial pathway. the direction, I guess. In Dutch, the fancy word is tracé. Initial layout, yeah. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna. It's pretty. Could go from here. Make this like an intersection to the mine entrance. Yeah, we're gonna go here. Because in this area, this feels like it should be some kind of field. And down there as well, because right now we just got a wheat field, and at a certain point I want to extend the farm. I built all these roads and now I'm just walking through the forest. Look at me. I kind of need a wheat field, a carrot field and a potato field and a beetroot field as well. Let me walk on the roads. Nighttime again. Let's go and sleep up in the shelter. eventually, yes, I'm going to build an entire village right there. Because it's too pretty not to. And I think, not sure yet, but over there you can see this giant taiga or giant spruce forest that's on top of a hill as well, which is surrounded by water. And what I'm thinking, but this is just way into the future, is to create a pathway all the way to that hill in the back over there. That's like 500, 600, 700 blocks away. Create a huge castle there, for example, or a stronghold. And on the other side of this mountain, there's also like a hilltop in between all of these mountains. Could be a very cool trading outpost, for example. I just want to create an interconnected world. But that's, as mentioned, that's way into the future, because as you may have noticed, it already took me 10 episodes to even kill the Ender Dragon and build all of the things that you're seeing right now. Imagine me building a giant castle. That's probably gonna be like episode 40 to 75 or something. Nah. That pig will always be here. The initial pig. There was a cow here as well. I don't know where that guy went. Okay. Is there anything useful inside of this? Ooh. We can use those. Regular dirt. It's all regular dirt. Okay. So this is my first ever pickaxe, my first ever stone pickaxe, and my first ever iron pickaxe. I don't think I still have my first ever diamond pickaxe. Pretty sure that I turned that into lucky. But I want to create... See, I've got all these ideas because I want to create some kind of statue for these things. Or in maybe the home that I'm going to create. I want some kind of trophy room, and then can put these in an item frame. Something like that. All those ideas. So little time. Let's move on. Still a lot to do. MVP. I should give him a name tag. There you are. What's up? I wonder if he would still have the same skin if I would upgrade to a newer version, to the 1.21.5, right? Maybe that only goes for new mobs, new chunks. Yeah, I could create it. Well, yeah, of course, like a central village hall, villager hall, trading place, something like that, will be in here. So that would be a great place to showcase is the nice word. Showcase the initial tools we got. Definitely. Definitely. Okay. So for me, I can barely hear the music, but I reckon that you guys can hear it quite well. I'm not gonna tamper with it anymore. It's fine. Okay. Okay, so this is the initial kind of pathway. You can walk all the way over here, create some lampposts. We can look down at the fields that are going to be here. You can hear a spider. On this side, on the mountain side, we can just plant trees like we did on the back there. Bit hard to see, but just to fill up the space. Give it a bit of color and some life to it. You can walk up the stairs. And when we get to this point, maybe something can be over here, like a vantage point, maybe. Well, we have the sorry, we have the vantage point up there, of course. But just some kind of place from which we can look at the waterfall that we're going to create there. Welcome, Benjamin. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's try and see if we can do something with this waterfall. I need a couple of buckets of water, actually. I need to go all the way down to the lake. Yeah, I'm too lazy to make another bucket. I'm just gonna walk twice. This was the first time that I felt like, oh, I should just use my elytra. But I don't want to. I want to keep it. I want to keep it like a peasant and walk. Okay, so somewhere over here, we can get rid of these trees. That's where the water is going to flow down. And, well, this is the lowest point, so the best place, if any, that this is where the water is going to go into the mountain. Just place some of these. It doesn't have to be that hard, like that detailed, because we're not gonna be here very often, of course. Do I have shears? I do. Let's use more leaves. Oh. Cool. Okay. What? That's what I wanted. Now, let's make that infinite water source. Oop. I'm pretty sure that I said this in the last live stream as well. But before I did these live streams, I watched a lot of other creators, like Pixel Riffs, for example. And I always thought, like, why is it taking so long for you to create something? And why do most, well, not most, but a lot of creators, they don't decorate the things in between their builds? And now that I do these live streams and I try to decorate in between all of the builds, I start to notice just how much time it takes to do stuff. which is fun, let's be honest. But I do understand why some people just don't bother doing so. Let's see what happens if we do it. No, just... Here we go. Okay, so that's where the water ends up. There we go. Makes all the difference. Okay, it comes down from there. Maybe... let's add a bucket up there. Let's see what happens. Whoa. Whoa. Benjamin, thank you. Thank you so much. That's really generous of you. I'm just very glad that you're all enjoying my content. It's a privilege, honestly. Hanging Roots is a great addition, Irileth. Is Herobrine real? So this is... I've been playing this game for over a decade now. And I only found out about Herobrine because someone mentioned it in the review of the Minecraft movie. And I started to Google a bit, and well, I went down quite a rabbit hole. But I actually never knew about Herobrine. I don't know what that says about me, but I think he's real. Has to be. Has to be. Herobrine has been removed? Yeah. I don't know about that. It's what they want you to believe. I was building a waterfall. So, again, this is where the water comes down. This needs more. More body or more body. That's not the right word. Sometimes I translate things pretty much straight from Dutch to English, and then I say a dumb word. Please don't mind. Kind of wanted to replace that for a rock. Create some more slabs. So now it makes sense that the water is flowing around the rock. We can place some leaves in here so that makes sense. Yeah, I don't have mud. I probably should make a basic mud farm. But there's so much to do. For now, I think I'm gonna work with coarse dirt and add some grass with some bone meal, some seagrass. Maybe we can hang some glowberries on this side. Make like a little cove. A cove, that's the right word, right? Ooh. Free iron. Take that any day. And then this is also going to be stone. Just to direct the water to the hole. I haven't actually seen the movie, Ace. That's mostly because I've been told that you shouldn't go, like if you don't play Minecraft, if you don't know about Minecraft, then the movie is not going to be that much fun for you. I think Failsa said that actually. And, well, my partner, my girlfriend, she doesn't she doesn't play the game. So going with her is probably not the best experience for her. And I still need to find some friends that want to go with me then. But maybe someday, after all of the hype is gone and there won't be as many people, so that I can enjoy the movie without people interrupting, etc. Not that big a fan of cinema, to be honest. Too crowded, too loud. As you may imagine, as I'm a chill player, I like chill places. That wall destroyed it. That sucks. Now I need to fix it. Okay. So for this little cove right here, I'm gonna use moss, and I'm going to use some glowberries. There we go. So I'm gonna go and grab those. This is gonna be moss. I need some bone meal. All kind of stuff. Let's go and grab some. Whoa! Totally missed the donation. How do I pronounce that? Prash? Pierre. Pierre, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's very generous of you. Thank you. Hey from Paris. I started watching your YouTube series after having built. Thank you again. Thank you. Much love back to Paris. Merci beaucoup. starts raining. I can say hello to Turkey. I can. I don't know. I do not know how to say that in Turkish though. Like I know a little bit of French, a little bit of German, a little bit of English, a little bit more than I know French and German. But yeah. What was I doing? I need some glowberries. Ah, look at that. A glowberry. And another glowberry. Pretty sure that I have some bone meal here. Yep. Could have just bone meal those. So it's raining. Pretty sure that the sun is setting. So what else do I need? Yeah, I need coarse dirt, but I don't have. Haha. I do have coarse dirt. And mud. Everything is falling into place today. It's amazing. Okay. Got it. I got the moss. I only need one block to be honest. Can make a lot more. I cannot go this way. See, I'm building all of these beautiful roads and the only thing I'm doing is just climbing up the hill to go in a straight line. I'm such a hypocrite. Okay. Let's see what happens if we bone meal this. Okay. Well, that was it's not that much. There we go. There. Put one over here. Light it up. It's as easy as that. It's pretty much all it needs. Let's go and sleep. Wait. I have an ender chest. In that ender chest, yes, I should have a bed. Here we go. Hi Scorcher's Kid, I am having a great day. A chill day. Yes. Hope you're doing great as well. Oh, the sun. That's nice. Okay. Now, for the underwater barge. See here. Oh. Sound of the mud is disgusting. There we go. Oh. What happens if we do this? Oh, that creates a water source. I was not expecting that. There we go. A bit too much. This is already coming together quite nicely. That doesn't really need... yeah, maybe some mossy cobblestone. Just like that. So, just to try and explain what I'm doing a little bit. The mossy cobblestone is right there. I'm gonna make a science out of this. I'm going to explain in way too much detail how I am making this block game into real life. There's moss here because this is a damp spot, you know, it's moist, there's a lot of water, there's not a lot of sunlight coming into this spot, so there's moss. Moss only grows on the, well, shadow side of stuff, so on the north side of trees, for example. And there's mossy cobblestone there because that's also a spot where there's not a lot of sunlight. Water can like drip from the tuff. It kind of makes sense, you know? Brenda, why don't you stream full time? Well, that's because I don't want to, basically. Because I've got a real life job. And this is basically a hobby. And I want to keep it that way. I want to keep this a hobby. I don't want to make this a job. Because if it's a job, then I think I'm going to lose interest at some point. And it's going to feel like a job. Right now it's feeling like a hobby. And I'm having a great time just interacting with you all. And enjoying to play the game. So that's why. Hope that makes sense. What am I doing? I am... yeah. There we go. Okay. Sean, is this what you had in mind? Is this good? Am I on the right track? This is the down the down part of the waterfall, I guess. I think I should do something with that. Way better than you had imagined. Well, thank you. Nope. Trying to stay modest here. Let's see if we can add a bit of stone into this. Creepy music again. Oh, that's 5. Let's see here. Waterfall. One of the best songs in my opinion. What do you guys think? 5, the music disc 5, that was 5, by the way, which is also one of the music discs. You can find it in the Deep Dark, I believe. It's a recording, you know? You can hear the warden, etc. I kind of feel like the creators, or Mojang, want it to be like it tells a story. Okay, what just happened? Was it all because of the stair? Does it work? It can work, but Pretty sure that if I remove this, that nothing happens. Damn. Oh. Oh. Blocked it all. Oh no. Who said that I needed to put up a sign saying genius at work? I think that this explains why the sign isn't there. Now, let's see what happens if we try again. Of course. To fill up the bucket first. Ah, jumping with the elytra is tricky. There we go. Oh no. Sorry for the Yeti sound. Gonna have a sip of my drink for a second. Tracer, just wanted to say you're an amazing builder. Keep up the great work. Thanks. Thank you. I'm trying. Yeah, the fireflies would be an amazing addition here. But we're still in 1.21. We don't have access to fireflies just yet. So unfortunately that has to wait. But yeah, that would be a great addition. Okay, let's move up. Let's work on this part. I was gonna build a pathway and all I'm doing is creating a waterfall. Oh well. Okay, so this is gonna be like a mini lake, and then from out here, there, this is gonna be the spot. Ooh. Always use more coal. That's a big vein. Can't even. Thing is though, I need to fill it up as well. Or, nah, that's too far. Let's just use dirt. Oh. This one. Sorry. So here we go. We'll see. Stone. Now what happens? We do this. There we go, that's perfect. Now all we need is it ending up here. So let's just add a bit of water. Oh. Go. Nighttime again. Glow lichen, yeah. Yeah. I'll grab that in a sec. Just try and finish the water part first. Need one level more. Again? Okay. Ah. There. Oh. Just disappears, okay. Okay, now I need to be a little bit careful that it doesn't flow over. Ooh. That side again. How do I get... There we go. Ooh. Perfect. That's how we do it. So, meltwater comes down from the mountain, seeps into the ground, comes out of the ground right here. The water flows into a tiny lake. And in that lake is a little bit of seagrass. Seagrass in a tiny mountain lake. That makes all... That's Minecraft logic. Don't question it. Then we have some moss, of course. Oh. Would be nice to have some azalea. Yeah, okay. This one is going to be mine. Put that. This might be too much. No. Okay, that works. I think that works. Yeah, that works. Okay. Oh. We could put down some trees here, but would that interfere with the view? Maybe. Let's put one here. Oop. Tiny tree. Wow, that's a bit underwhelming, isn't it? That's a very blocky, very Minecraft looking tree. Let's try again. Can always use more. We'll do this. Game needs bulrushes. I don't know what that means. What is that? Oh, those are like the cigars. You mean the reeds with the cigar thing on top. Oh. Well. I guess I need to go and get some bone meal. Well, I can just leave it here. You know what could also work? I don't have a hoe with me. Oh, the hoe is in the ender chest, right? Yeah. What if... just... Oop. Imagine if this was a lava pool. I would have died. I should take more... I should have more spatial awareness. Just something like this. Could place a couple of those. Okay. We made this part. We are working on this part. And I don't want to overdo it, so maybe just keep it like this. I didn't want to destroy that. There we go. Need some light up here as well, don't I? First, add some more of these. Still got some mud. There's dirt. Sorry, didn't know if you could hear that, but... gravel could work, yeah. Basically just add a bunch of different types of blocks for variety. Thing is though, I don't have it right now. Well, what I do have though is an elytra and a bunch of rockets. So I think I'm gonna go and grab some stuff. You can go back and let's just, like I always do, create some leftover chests and all of the stuff that I'm gonna need later. And then at some point in time I'm gonna lose everything because I don't know where I put it. Okay, we got the bed, yes. And okay, so what I'm gonna do, I want some gravel. I want more bone meal, which I have a ton of in at the dungeon. At the skeleton farm. I'm gonna grab some bone meal first. Whoa, that's risky. That's the YOLO sheet right there. It's been a while since I've been here. Here we go. Despawned. And there we go. Hey. What are you doing here? I don't want to hurt you. Just enjoy your life. Grab some of the glow lichen while we're here. Where's the music? Is it still playing? Yeah. It's just very quiet. Okay. Move. There we go. I feel like I need to kind of customize the entry a little bit, right? Hello. That's been a while. The hanging roots. To keep that in mind, that I need to grab that. Here we go. That's more than enough. Let's just take a couple of bone blocks. Well, if we have that many, take a bit more. All that way for a bit of bone meal. Hello, Colleen. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Ooh. No, I don't like this music. I want something else. What's this? Okay. Yeah, I also have a mod installed called Ambient Sounds. So the sound that you're hearing in the background is probably the cave noise. It's pretty loud. It's kind of windy. Okay, let's go back up. I'm pretty sure that Irilith posted a link. Yeah, thanks. I think that there is some way that I can make like a command, right? Like just exclamation mark mods or something, and that it lists the mods in chat. Or is that just a Twitch thing? Ooh, nighttime. Watch out for creepers. Let's sleep up in the shelter. Oh, that would also be a nice addition. Some vines. Oh. Okay. Clearly, one's aim can deteriorate quite fast. What? What? Oh. And forget about Spider. I don't want him to blow up stuff. There we go. Finally. Okay. Half of the village is on fire, but we got him. It's complementary reimagined. The berries. That's also an exclamation mark that we need to add, if possible. I'm gonna investigate that after stream. Right now, I want to book some progress. So we got a bit of glow lichen. We got some vines, which is nice. Got some bone blocks. Yeah, yes. We were gonna go and grab some more coarse dirt. We're gonna do that in the back over there. And some gravel, right? So let's see if we can fly away. Now, is that gravel? I think that that's stone down there. So I need to find a different source for gravel. I'm gonna fly around a bit. Now that we have the elytra, we can explore much more quickly. Is this gravel? Don't think so. Well, there's a lot of gravel here at least. Whee! Hello. Whoa! Chill live stream, they said. More like scary. Okay, so I don't need full inventory full of gravel. This is more than enough. Let's go and grab some coarse dirt. I can just grab some rooted dirt from the roads that we already have to create some hanging roots. Here, this is the mountain that I was talking about, straight in front of us. So if I land over here, oh, what? Nailed it. That's what I was talking about. Just imagine a huge stronghold, huge bridge going across, and then all the way around this lake, all the way back home. It's just too pretty not to do it. Now, that's not for today though. Today I want coarse dirt. Let's fly down here. There we go. Actually, some ferns would be nice as well. Possibilities. Definitely resisting. Actually, I do think that I need some spruce for the fences, etc. But I'm pretty sure that I have some back home. So let's try and resist. So this is a lot of coarse dirt, but it's so annoying that it's on a hill. Whoa. Ooh. I don't have a bone with me. I have a bone block, but I'm not sure if that works. Oh my god. Look at you. Does a bone block work? No. My god. What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna have to revisit this at some point. So if I'm not streaming at the same time, well, sorry, distracted. If I'm not streaming at the same time, I should have plenty FPS. I limited to 60, I believe, so... What am I doing? I don't need to be here. Sorry for getting distracted so much. There we go. Okay, how much did we get? Just over 2 stacks. Well, that's enough for the first road at least. Oh, it's so pretty. Let's see. Somewhere over here. Oop. Should be. I'm lost. Where is... There it is. I was so close. Oh. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, that's not really any... Ooh. Yeah, but I don't have any emeralds, so I wanted to showcase comfort zone because it's been a while since we've been here. Is there anything I don't need to take with me? I don't need this. Well, it's nice that you're still here, and at some point we will need to connect this to our world as well. We'll build a nice bridge over there instead of this line. There we go. So we've been working for quite a while now on something that we hardly ever see. Only if we look into it. But it's nice. It adds something to our world. I'm glad we did this. It was a great suggestion. There we go. Let's light it up. Just a little bit. What? Oh, okay. Okay. Don't want to be here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well, I have a 3070 Ti disc rover, so I'm not sure if it matters that much. I think Distant Horizons actually, it doesn't really cost that much power. I feel like, at least. It's for me at least. It's the fact that I'm streaming at the highest possible quality. And playing the game at the same time. It's doing many things at the same time, which requires a lot of power. But I'm not a computer expert, so could be wrong. Now I want to add some vines, and I want to grab some saplings because I feel like it just needs a couple of trees. That's it. Then we're done with at least the waterfall part for now. Maybe in some point in the future I want to add some firefly bushes, for example. And yeah, the hanging roots is a great addition. Yeah, I want that. I want hanging roots. What just happened? Oop. So one thing at a time. Fine. Then, saplings. I took the mushrooms with me because I wanted to place those as well, but I'm not sure if I can. No. See? I was afraid so. Yeah. Nope. The hanging roots. Let's go grab a root of dirt. Oh, and the gravel, of course. Great song. Hardly ever listen to this one. Gravel, saplings. What makes sense? The bird noises are also with the ambient sounds mod. I really like that. Adds so much to the game. How much days did I survive? I can see that right here, right? On the left side, day 343. I'm taking my time, as you can imagine. Okay, I do want some trees here. It's gonna block the view a little bit, but we'll have a view from up there. Well, let's just see what happens. Boom. Maybe that's a bit too close. It can work, I guess. Still have this one. There we go. That's better. It depends on what you what would classify as a super modded playthrough, because you could say that if you look at the mod list that this is already very heavily modded, but not modded in a way like I'm using create or anything. Not too keen on doing something like that in the short term. That's because I'm already having quite the it's already hard to like make a video every 2 weeks and do a live stream like this, to find the time to work on it. So doing stuff that I'm not familiar with, that's gonna take a while to get into. Maybe if I'm ever done with this world. Yeah, this song was called Precipice. Oop. Okay, that's a little bit of color. Yeah, that one does block view quite a bit, but I do like it. We still got a vine. Got some ferns. All this for a waterfall that we're hardly gonna see, you guys. What am I doing? I was gonna build roads. This is way more fun. Oop. Okay. That's it for this part. We're gonna work on the road again. Keep moving. There was a bit too much cobblestone here. Okay. 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, or 3. 3, 1, 1, 2, 1. This is not really a nice corner, but it works. I think it can work. Not everything needs to be perfect. I'm gonna put some spruce fences here, provide a railing, and I had it. So, we got a road. Let me grab some. Oh, I hope I got some spruce left. I do. Someone mentioned to place down some sugarcane as well. That's actually a good idea. Let's grab that real quick. Got some laying around. Oop. Goofball, glad you're enjoying the content. Thanks. Thank you. Farmer's Delight. What's Well, you know, one thing that I would really like to add, like what you're mentioning, the furniture, is these chairs. This is just a stair with 2 signs attached to it. I would just love to have a decent chair that I can actually sit on. For, let's say, a lectern with a book, yeah, book and quill on it, so that you can like write a story or something like that. Would be nice. Just a tiny addition. The furniture update 1.21.6. I doubt it. So, I was saying, I got the rooted dirt for the hanging roots, which was one thing I forgot to add, and I wanted spruce, yes, spruce. Ah, no spruce. Okay. Well, now what do I do? I don't want to go and grab some I'm gonna make dark oak. There's some dark oak in the roof. That could work. Some dark oak fences. Does this mean I'm lazy? Nether's delight? How can the Nether be delightful? What does that entail? Like, what does it add? New biomes or new blocks, or are the mobs more friendly? Like, what does Nether delight mean? Crops from the Nether. Interesting. Where did I leave my... It's down there. That's enough. Create some hanging. Oh. Just a little bit. Go. Here we go. Makes all the difference, you guys. Keep going back to add stuff. Okay, then we got the fences. It's as easy as that. Could add a lamp, like a lamppost right here. How will I do that? I don't have the gear for that right now. The gear, the blocks. I'll do that later. For now, I think, like, at this speed, we're now 2 hours in. I thought that I would be able to make like this road, make that road, make a field, maybe even connect the road through the cave all the way to there. There's no way. That would be like an 8-hour live stream. Let's just see how far we get, but this road at least needs to be done today. It's the very least. Pink petals could be a nice addition, addition. But I do think that wildflowers would look better. Thing is though, don't have wildflowers yet in my game. Let's take these with me. So yeah, time's flying when you're having fun, right? Achilles, thank you. Hey Nuvola, huge fan, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Brazilian, I have I know one person from Brazil who lives in Rio de Janeiro. Met him during studies. A very cool guy. Brazilians are very chill. Or at least he was. So very cool to have a fan, or at least a viewer, from Brazil. Welcome. I'm gonna take a tiny sip of my water real quick. Getting a little... Grumpy Capybara, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. See you in the next one. Okay, back for another 2 hours, probably. Is the music still going? Yeah, Russian tunes. Okay, so this is starting to look more like a pathway. It still needs a lot more, I know. But at least we're getting somewhere. This needs something. I just don't know what yet. Like a viewpoint. But there's also a viewpoint up there. Okay. This is the third time that it's raining. It's ridiculous. It hasn't rained for weeks in the Netherlands now. We're actually experiencing some kind of drought of some kind. We're experiencing pretty much a drought. Not as severe as other countries probably have, because let's be honest, the Netherlands is a delta, so it's very wet, usually. Mostly been enjoying the nice weather for a change. Sorry. Okay. Raphael, you made my item separator. I think you mean the storage building. I actually I'm thinking about making it a well, I'm not thinking about it. I am going to make a 2.0 video for that, because especially for Bedrock there are so many mistakes. Well, mistakes. Yeah, let's just call it mistakes. Like, Bedrock works differently than Java, so sometimes I expect Bedrock to behave in certain ways, in the same ways as Java, and it doesn't. And then, yeah, so I feel like I need to fix it. There are some things with the water stream and the honey blocks that it just doesn't work. So I'm gonna make a 2.0 video out of it. Fix all of the mistakes, make it probably a little bit less resource intensive. Hi Jackie, welcome. You're making the creeper farm in the ocean. The dark glass. Oh, you mean the mob farm on the ocean island? Yeah, that's a very resource intensive one. Yeah, with all the tinted glass. Good luck, but trust me, the end result is worth it. It produces a ton of items. I was doing this because I wanted just a bit more of these. Why are you standing on top of my stone cutter? Watch out, Marco, you're important. I need you. There was a place somewhere over here. Maybe this one? This one. Now we can just walk. See? That's how you do it. Okay, let's... If I'm starting to get a little bit more quiet, that's because I'm kind of focusing a little bit. Because I actually want to get something done today. Time is flying, so hope it's not getting too boring. To grab some leaves. Done all kind of things at the same time. There we go. Got some oak as well. Could make fences out of that. Clearly I need some stone buttons here. I mean, stone pebbles. Okay. This doesn't look the way I want it to. Just imagine. Okay, so we're gonna... you come from here. This is a straight line. We want a bend. A nice bend to this point, and then we make a nice bend towards the right. Here we have 1, 2, 3. Then we want this bend to be, or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3. Oop. One, two, three. 1, 2. 1. Shovel is too powerful, you guys. Digging away too much. Then, because you go from 5 to 3 to 2 to 1, go back to 2. Come on. 3. And then you could say 5, but we're not going to do 5. We're just going to do 3 and then 2. So let's just delete these for a second. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, and then 3. And then we're back at it. Whoa. I don't want to deal with you guys right now. Just stay there. I said stay there. He already sees me. Come on. I don't want to do this. I was having so much fun. Are they coming after me? I don't think so, but I have to... I need to work over there. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Headshot. Ooh. Ow. me work. Okay. That was way easier than I expected. And we get an ominous bottle. 3. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Stop getting distracted. So we were working on a nice bend. And the problem is that I created all of this dirt path here, which now is kind of not where I want it to be. So this is the path, at least the middle of the path. Now, if you're like, why are you doing all of this twice? Well, that's a great question. I don't know. It's just how my brain operates, you know, especially after a couple of hours of playing the game and trying to look at a chat as well. I do feel like it's becoming a bit more quiet in the chat, or is it just me? Is everyone falling asleep because it's too chill? Well, I guess it is. Cool. Thanks for replying. I was getting afraid that I was genuinely starting to be a bit too slow. I still don't know what to do with this. It's too open, but I like the view. Like, you walk up here, you can still see. What if you do? Could plant some trees here. Like you. A pretty rock. A tiny pumpkin patch, that's a nice idea. Tiny pumpkin patch. Or a bench, yeah, like a bench, a rest stop, that's also a good idea. I think that would work. Like oh, I know just how I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Sean, you're full of great ideas, you know that? Because if I... let's put away the stuff I don't need. If I create 2 trapdoors and 2 signs, I don't need a... excuse me. Don't need a banner. So we're walking up here, we get to this point, and then right here. But that's, no, it needs to be up here. Okay, so we take, of course I put away the grass, because I'm like that. Let's extend it a little bit. Still gotta, no, we don't, okay. We put the bed right here. On the sides, we put the signs, and at the back, we put the trapdoors. Now we have a little bench that we can sleep on. Yeah. Just imagine. What a view. Oh. Hi. Nice view of the tower. Nice. I put away those fences, didn't I? Put some fences around it. Yeah, that works. I do feel like could use something. Some flowers, perhaps. Just a little bench, just like that. Doesn't need much. It needs a lantern though. Ooh. Oh, of course, I don't... Don't mind me. I'm only doing this because I'm running out of time. I'll walk back up. Hi Pixel Wizard, welcome. Things are going pretty well. We're taking our time today. We've created a little waterfall coming like a meltwater stream coming out of the mountain underneath the pathway that we're building up to the Manning Tower. And I had all kinds of other plans, which I am now pretty sure I'm not gonna get to today, at least. But yeah, I still need to create this part. And this part needs a little bit more work. But it's coming along nicely. It's a bit brown. put some more fences. So this is the bench. Does that look nice? Actually, I don't like putting lanterns just on top of fences like this. What I will do let's try. Wait, I used... Well, it doesn't really matter that much. Can I? No, I won't be able to. Let's see what this looks like. This side. Alright. It's 5 again. Let's go back to this music. You need a good storage room. I definitely do. I definitely need a good storage room. I'm not there yet though. First I need a proper home. That's the most important thing that I need to create first, I think. You create the path first or the build? What do you mean, Jackie? Right now, or in the world at least, I've created this building, I think in episode like 4, 5 maybe. And I've been jumping up and down this mountain every single time when I wanted to visit this place. So I first built all of the builds, the buildings that you're seeing. For example, the airship right there. It has no road connected to it right now. So I always build first and then think about connecting it to the rest of the world. The thing is though that these roads take up so much time, and like building them in an episode wouldn't be, I think it wouldn't be that much fun or very interesting to look at. So I try to do that in streams like this. Oh wait, we can just use the bench. There we go. Sleep with a view. Now what I can also do is, because it needs to be light during the night. I can just put that here. There we go. Oh. Let's interesting lighting issue. Not everything works great using shaders. Kind of strange. This could be a nice place for a rock as well. Can't put a lantern on this. Now I can. There we go. See, it's just little things like that. Ace, thanks for hanging out. If it's 3:30, then yeah, you should go to bed. Getting enough sleep is way more important than watching my stream. And you can always watch it at another time because it's saved on the internet forever, so. Good night. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the guest, the friendly guest. It's called, I think. Just it's basically a hover pack, right? It enables you to hang still in the air whilst building. That's just. I play a different game sometimes called Satisfactory, and the game has a hover pack in it, and before the hover pack, the game is pretty hard, I think. But once you get the hover pack, you're just flowing through builds. It's amazing. Oh, Ace, thank you very much for the donation. Thank you. I thought that you were gonna go to sleep actually, but thank you very much. That's really kind. Okay. Keep my focus. So this part is lit up. This is sick. There's a light here as well. I kind of feel like this distance is just too long, so I'm gonna use that last glow icon right here. Well, I mean, right here. No. I mean, right here. There we go. 3 times the charm. Maybe I can use this, right? I can bone meal glow icon. I can. Nice. But that's just fine. Because I feel like I need one here as well. When we get to this part, this is a good spot for a land. Oh, well, yeah, I can do it like this. A lantern. There we go. This is just the view from this location. Like, you can see the stairway all the way up to the building. This is great. This is a perfect spot if you ask me. Here we go. Really nice. Is it? Pretty sure I can hear a zombie. This looks too... But that's the pathway that I created. That's the 5, 3, 2, 1. And now I'm deleting it again. What am I doing? I'm doing an oopsie. Because this is the road I want to go. This should become green again in time. Okay. I'm out of coarse dirt. I'm out of a lot of materials, actually. Age Young, you should really go to sleep. Thank you very much for the donation. Thank you. Sleep is important. Okay, so I got a bunch of... Oh my god! Got a full stack of... spruce and trapdoors. Oh... I'm so happy. I do like the transition into dark oak when going up there, because there's dark oak in the build as well. So, what was I doing? Just gonna create some of these. Put those on the ground for a second. Oh, that's not logical. .30 p.m. Chad. That sounds very American. 1:30 p.m. That's 8 hours. Yeah, you have to be in America. Or at least one of the Americas. on that side of the ocean. India, it's 1:11 a.m. That's interesting. That's a half hour difference, because it's 41 where I am at the Netherlands right now. That's in Canada. Yeah, sorry. Recent news, etc. It's kind of confusing at times. But let's not dive into that. That's oh my. It was supposed to be a chill live stream. Now my heart rate is 120. Luckily it happened at a place where I didn't do that much just yet, and I want to incorporate this into, like, this has to stay. It has to stay now. It's part of our journey. It's part of our world. So I'm gonna create a big rock here. And just like that, it has become a part of our world. Make some slabs. Where did I? Oh, it's up here. I can leave the stick. So now this is our world. Don't fight against it, just work with it, you know? Nope. That's something I really cannot work with. Buttons on the side of dirt blocks. Yeah, so I don't have any coarse dirt left, so I'm gonna go and grab some. That means we're gonna fly for a bit again. We got 2 coarse dirt. Well, not gonna cut it. So much stuff. Leave the button. I said leave the button. Okay. This just need a couple of stacks, so let's go. Yeah, you can craft coarse dirt with the gravel. We don't need all that gravel. It's just, I don't know where I would be without you, Airlift. I really don't. That would save so much time. There we go. And there's a full stack of coarse dirt. Sometimes I get so frustrated with myself. There we go. Another stack. That's just fine. Let's start with this. So much quicker. Huh. You would think that after all those years and making over 100 videos that I would know how to play this game, but you would be surprised at how little I know. It's probably why most of the builds, or why quite a few builds have some issues, or at least people are experiencing issues because I'm not explaining it correctly. Okay. We're nearing the actual road network. It's so close. Well, I'm afraid I just wasted those resources. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not really sorry, but I hope you don't mind. Some here. Let's make sure we don't fall off. Is this placed logically? It is not. The creeper hole. Well, it works. It's a bit odd, but we can make it work. Okay. Can we put a lantern here? Yes. We'll just put it right here. I was 2 years old when I learned that. I learn something every day, Elisa. Yeah, Hall of Shame. Entering the Hall of Shame. Exiting the Hall of Shame. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe. I have to think about it. I wanna work on the road for a bit. Okay. See, I don't like having all these 1, 1, 1, 1. Probably looks a bit odd. There we go. Can hardly see it. Oh. So, the hole of shame is lit up. This part is lit up. We need to light up this part. This is where we are going to switch back to whoa, spruce, wrong button. Spruce. So we'll need to craft some fences. It's getting dark again. Let's make sure we don't create another hole of shame. Hi Asaya, welcome to the stream. The spruce fences. There we go. What don't I need? I don't need the dirt. Then mossy cobblestone wall. I have... There's a lot of mossy cobblestone in the chest. Or the barrel. This one is in the way. Yeah. Actually... Tiny details, you guys. Tiny details. The gold boots are for the nether. Not that I'm going there right now, but if I don't keep those in my inventory, I will forget about it. Then we had this. There we go. 2 trapdoors on top. There we go. Feel like I need a tiny bit more space. So it's a very simple section right here. I've mentioned a couple of times now that I think I'm going to create a field here. So this is just fine. We can I'd like some flowers actually. Those are not flowers. Is that? One flower. I want my sticks back. Okay. I feel like we're getting close to a finished road. How about we place this here? It's nice. It's just very tiny bit of detail. There we go. Ooh. Okay. So, we have a road connected to the mending tower. We have been going on for 3 hours, and I was expecting this part to take 1 hour. Yeah, that didn't really work out. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to finish, because if I start with something else now, it's going to take me a couple more hours. I'm already starting to get a little bit tired. Well, a lot actually. So may need to do another live stream, or we'll do another live stream. Maybe a bit more frequent than once every 3 months. So, where are we? We have a road. I do wanna place some saplings on the mountainside. I wanna really finish this road and make this look pretty at least. Of course, we have this part. I must admit that the vines are a bit much. Take the saplings. Take the ferns. Okay. So. Got a bunch of saplings. Getting dark. Sleep first. A terraced lilac field would definitely be a cool addition. However, first I need my crops. So first I will need a potato field, a carrot field and a beetroot field. After that, for example, the entire valley beyond the mending tower, this entire valley all the way to the forest over there could one day be just like a rural area with huge fields with lilac and sweet berries, etc. That's not for today though. Christoph, thanks for watching. Maybe you're gone already. I haven't looked at the chat for a while, so. Have a nice day, or night, wherever you are. Thanks for joining the stream. Okay, so up here at, let's say, snow level, I feel like we need spruce. There we go. Place another one over here. Like would this work? No. Oh, that one. See? Knew it. We can put you over here. Probably need to get rid of these. There we go. See, this already adds a lot. An orchard with a custom trees. Yeah, that would be cool. Like apple trees. You could use like the glazed terracotta, you know, for the fruit, because it has these nice shapes and images. Shape. Everything is the same shape. Everything is a square, or is what is it? Not a sphere. Cube. A Minecraft. No. Yeah. Leave it. Okay. More trees. That's unfortunate. Not sure that would work. Not sure if this works. Go. Place one here. Oh. One here. The idea is that the entire mountainside is covered in trees. Not sure if this works. Oh, come on. Why not? Is it you? Yes. This needs an oak tree. It actually needs a birch tree, but I don't have birch. I think. That's... It can work. Oh no, now Well, I still have the view from here. Bye Mars, thanks for joining. Hey cool dude, nice name. Bye Scott, thanks for joining. So many people are saying good night. Is that because I said that I was gonna go? Or is this because you are all gonna go? Because yes, I am gonna go, but I still feel like I want to place some more trees, replant the world. Would be a nice goal in real life. Damn. No one will know. John, what do you mean with more things were made for bedrock? Because most, if you mean like the builds on the channel, like most work for both editions. Okay, I'm gonna use the free cam for a bit, just to see how this looks from a distance. Whoa. Okay, so one thing that this clearly needs is some birch trees, because now it's just too plain. It needs a different shade of green. I really like this. It looks really natural, as if it could have been here anyway, you know? It fits. This is a really good idea. Mathilde, I'm still here. You're not too late. Yes, we've been going on for a while, but we're not done just yet. I want some birch. Okay. Oh, it's nighttime. Hole of shame. Thanks, Jackie. Birch. Hold of shame, hello. Gotta keep saying it. So. Yeah. Kinda need a hoe then, right? Let's put these in a chest. I'm gonna regret this, I know this for a fact. Here we go. Nice. All the birch. Saplings. I can go. Never knew it was missing. Oh, the inner chest. Wait. I have enough dirt. Might sound weird, but it's like it makes all the difference because it's a different shade of green compared to the oak and the spruce. It fits in between, and it really makes a lot of difference. At the bottom of the path, are you gonna do something? What do you mean by the bottom of the path, Jackie? You mean the where sorry. You mean where it joins the rest? Or do you mean all the way down there? Because it ends at the campsite right now. The bird sounds are a mod, yes. It's called ambient sounds. It adds bird sounds to forests, or basically trees. It adds a windy sound when you get up in the mountains. It adds cave ambience, for example. All kinds of pretty subtle sounds. And especially the birds are really nice. Okay, right here. That's where we need one more birch tree. That's right here. There we go. That's nice. Do I want one more here? It would fill in the blank space. Don't have any left. No. So, hello, my friend. I'm gonna take you down again. Pretty sure that having Fortune 3 on the hoe is also working towards getting more saplings, or helping in getting more saplings. Go. Never knew it was missing. Yeah. See? It does get more saplings. Okay. There we go. This area really it looks really nice now. Clearly got an improved look. I feel like these blocks need to be stone. Or like those. Yeah. Still got quite a bit of that. Maybe some gravel, it's a different texture. So we were looking at these. Let's add gravel. Of course. This one. That one. Of course. Yeah. This is looking good. That one. This one. And these two. Let's those tiny okay. So imagine having a couple of firefly bushes on that hill or down at the water and coming here at nighttime, like sleep on the bench right here. Oop. And then you will have all of these fireflies here. That would be pretty cool, I think. Still, Jackie, you, I think it was you who asked what I was gonna do down the road, as in this place maybe? As mentioned, that's probably gonna be a... probably a carrot field. Because it's orange, just like the roof. So, but I'm not that, like, I don't have time for that now. I think I only have like one carrot. So, oh, it's nighttime. Let's end up in the shelter. Go. New Dawn Nook, our first night shelter. Farming area looks peaceful. Where are all the sheep? Is it behind? Probably behind the trees. That looks nice as well. Okay. I want to have a look at it at nighttime, so free cam one more time. There we go. Let's take a look from above. Look at that, that's nice. That's such a nice addition can even see the light down in the... down there. Yeah, I'm using the Distant Horizons mod, yeah. Still using it, because to be honest, I don't know if I can go back. I don't know if I can go back without using it. Because it looks so good. Okay, so it took us 3.5 hours to build a tiny waterfall slash natural pond kind of thing, which fits into the world perfectly. And we built a road from the mending tower to, let's say, our road network. Still got a couple of saplings left so that I can grow trees on this hill. This hill right here. Fill in that space. And then that's gonna be it for today. And so this is episode 10.5 basically. It's in between episodes, so the next episode, the actual Let's Play series, is gonna be episode 11. And in that episode I'm going to build a proper home. Now, because you guys are here, kind of want to show you a little sneak peek, I guess. Whoa, that looks strange. That's probably the Distant Horizons. So I'm not gonna build my actual home here, I think, because this entire plateau here in the middle is going to be the village. Now at the back right here there is some space where I could create a home, or over here I could do that, but it's going to be very cramped, I think, because it's surrounded by the mountains, and I like the idea of having a huge wide open view. If I, for example, would build my home right here, I would have all that view from right here, but I will not be able, I think, at least properly, to look at the village. So this place is also not the best spot, plus it's pretty close to the Manning Tower. I don't want to mess with that view. So I kind of don't want to build it in this this area. Floating island in the sky is the only option. You would think that, but and that's actually a pretty cool idea. I like, for example, the idea of building a huge airship with the storage being in the balloon and just having a tiny bedroom down below, because yeah, what do I need in my home? I'm probably going to build a huge storage build somewhere. I am going to create all kinds of farms which will have their own storage, so I don't need and I need a reason to visit those places, right? So I'll try to keep the storage for the farms near the farms. So my home doesn't really need that. I'm thinking about building it all the way out there. Let's sleep first and let's fly over there. let's take off. What if we build it, for example, over here, on top of this mountain? Now, no, because I won't have a view of the village. I would like to have a view of the village, you guys. I could, for example, build it out here. A very, very, very long time ago, I made a community post with a building that was built right here. It has an amazing view. You can look towards the spawning area, but you won't be able to see the village because the hill is in the way. It's close by other things. It's like halfway to a future huge stronghold, maybe. It would be a nice spot. Another nice spot would be right here at the edge of the island, or the, well, it's not really an island, it's a peninsula, I guess. From here, boom, you watch right at the village. It's a bit far away maybe, but you will have a nice view all around. You can look at the mountains over there in the back. You can look straight at the spawning area with the village, the future village. If all of these fields right here become wheat fields and lilac fields and sweetberry fields, and for example over there we can build like a harbor area. Oh, there's so many ideas, so many things to do. It is a little bit far away, yes, but yeah, like you mentioned, Sean, it could be like an estate. It's free real estate, right? No, sorry, it's a dumb joke. I think it won't be that far away. For example, this pit right here could be a huge quarry. There could be, as I mentioned, a harbor area right here. In this area. You can see, like, the house would be right there. You can build a nice road going all the way to the airship, where we'll have our gas station. I can just kind of stick that to this side. I think that could work. So what do you think? Is it too far away? Should we build a huge airship, for example, at the back, just in between the mountains right here? I have something in mind for the home, yes. So if it would become a huge airship, then I'll have to think about something else, of course. But yeah, I kind of want this this world also to be a bit of a tryout world, I guess. I want to try out some different building styles. Oh, sorry. So for example, okay, well, what I try, I want to use diorite, for example, diorite and the pale oak with, for example, the copper, because I really like the oxidized copper. It's already here, and I want more of it. It also goes very well with the orange, which is gonna be included in some of the village builds, I think. And yeah, so if we hop into FreeCam one more time, imagine a pretty tall building, like the height of the Mending Tower, on top right here. That it wouldn't fit properly. That's not right. Well, if you go to the edge of the render distance, apparently the ground disappears. I love your ideas for the estate, but for now it might be nice to stick to the area you already built in. Yeah. The spawn is actually right here. Maybe it's even this grass block right there. Or yeah, it's a block. That's the spawn. So this is all the spawn area. Everything you're seeing. Yeah, so do I want a, let's say, forever home, as you call it nowadays? Or do we kind of build up and move from a tent into at least a proper house, which is maybe a bit smaller, and it could be in the back of the area? I think that makes more sense. Am I going to make it? Oh my. Yeah, yes. No. Okay. It took me only 40 rockets last time to land on top of this tiny speck. Oh, so close. That's where I want to end it. Yes. Getting better at it. Okay. I think we've established that we're not going to build a forever home. It doesn't mean stationary, yeah. Stationary as in build a moving airship, or stationary as in you have to stay there all the time? Maybe my English is lacking a bit on this word. But I guess building a home in the back, like over there, could also work. And I want it to be so the trading village that I built, and that's on the channel, is on this exact spot. It has all kinds of pretty small buildings. I want this city to be a bit bigger, as in like a small city, not a village. So the home that I want to build for myself also is a little bit bigger and a bit taller. I don't want to spoil it just yet, but it's more going to be like this. Like the paper mill is about the size of one building that's going to be in here, and then let's say about 15, or I don't know how many will fit in. But every building will have a function. And then in the back, right there, before let's say you go up a mountain pathway or something all the way to the back to the other valley, or we'll build a tunnel, could also work. I can build a small, well, not a small, but a nice home for myself. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's a very good point, Eliza. If you build a home that has everything in it, you don't need anything else. And it takes away from building a world and keep playing in this world. That's what I mentioned with I will have storage for my farms near my farms. And if I need, for example, gunpowder, then I will go to my airship and get myself the gunpowder. And if I need paper for the rockets, then I will go to the paper farm and grab my paper over there. So yeah, moving up. That sounds better. Now, isn't that a nice way to end this episode with the Aurora? Oh, great music as well. Yeah, that's gonna be it, you guys and girls and everything else. We are going to finish up. I'm tired and we've been doing quite a bit. We have a very nice addition to the world, the road up to the Manning Tower. We have a natural kind of waterfall pond kind of thingy that all the way that ends all the way down near the paper mill. Next live stream probably, I don't know when, probably sooner than 3 months though, is going to be to connect the paper mill to the road network and probably fill in the area in between with 1 or 2 crop fields. Yeah, I like that idea. Thank you everybody so much for being here. Thank you for spending some time chilling, relaxing, and having a nice conversation at times when I'm not focusing. Enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy your night. Good night if you're just like me wrapping up the day. It's a 11:15 in the evening. Thank you, Irleth, for being the most amazing moderator today and forever. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a great day and bye. Now, let me see how I actually end the screen. I think it's this one. Yes. Bye bye.